Hi everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but I am finally back on YouTube. I took a quick little break because I wasn't feeling well and just had a lot to do and visiting family, so I couldn't really get back to YouTube until today. So today's video is going to be a review on the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealers. They are super amazing. So I'm gonna be doing a quick review on them, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. So go ahead and quickly keep on watching. And I have these guys right here. I actually, since at Ulta they're not allowing you to swatch them, so I obviously bought the wrong shades, and I thankfully got two. So what I do is I kind of mix the two and make it work that way. So I'm gonna quickly apply it on my face, apply the foundation, just so you guys can kind of see how it works with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. These concealers are awesome so far. I like them. Of course, just like any other product, I feel like there's no such thing as a perfect product, so there are some negatives to it, to the concealer. Not negatives, I guess I shouldn't say that, really one major negative that I see, and that is, in my opinion, they dry a little too fast, and they really matte up to the point where it's really hard to take off. So let's go ahead and quickly start with the video. So what I do is I take my first concealer, which is the darker one, it's the medium beige, and then I have the fair warm. And what I do is I will quickly put, and I already have a damp sponge ready to go. This is a very fast process. Try to work rather quick with them. So what I do is I quickly go ahead and put 2 swabs of the light one, and then 1 swab of the darker one, kind of right below it. And then what I will do is I will mix them both together. Creates that very creamy look. So I just apply it on there, taking my sponge and just patting the concealer down. And it looks really nice, even with combining the two. I think I did quite well picking out the 2 shades to create a 1 shade. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. I'm going to just go ahead and put all my hair back. Take the wet sponge and start blending it out. Make sure you don't forget the edges here. This product dries so fast that you really want to be on top of it. Now I'm quickly going to go ahead and put some of the concealer in my T-zone as well. And because we can't be looking all multicolor, we gotta balance all of this out. And blend it out with a damp sponge as well. So I'm putting this concealer anywhere where I get oily the most. That's what I'm trying to do at least. Okay. I also like to put a little bit of it on the bottom below my mouth as well. Just because I do get oily there. And then don't forget the little indents in your nose. This is of course a video more for a person who is oily, like me. Okay, and now onto the foundation. And the foundation I use is Double Wear by Estee Lauder, and it is Cool Bone, that's the name of it. And I like to shake it before applying it. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand. So this is a matte foundation as well, so it dries rather quickly. And then I'm going in with the Morphe M439 brush. Ooh, I almost dropped it. M439 brush. And first I will spread it around, and then I'll start kind of dabbing the brush and setting the makeup in place. And I am going right on top of the concealer as well. So I like to apply my foundation one area at a time because it dries. And I've applied this foundation on somebody else. where I applied it, all the polka dots all over the face, and she kind of had little marks, so you have to like be even more careful about applying it like that. You have to really blend it out and almost like maybe wet your brush or something. So I don't like to do that, so I do it this way. And I do the same thing here. And I go into other polka dots, kind of trying to borrow a little bit of the product for the other areas of the face. I do the same. This foundation is really good at covering anything, so I'm breaking out a little bit in this area here. I already covered one of the pimples that you guys just saw. Usually what I'll do is, well, I used to do this when I used to wear Clinique foundation. I would cover up some of my pimples with a concealer first, but these zits that I have going on today, I don't need to put concealer on them. Just have to work the foundation. And as you can see, like, it goes very nicely with the e.l.f. concealer. I don't see any like blotchiness going on. There's no lines or anything from the concealer when the foundation went on top of it, none of that. So I really like it for that reason. Shape Tape concealer, on the other hand, I have had days where it would blotch up. And I really try and dab my brush a lot whenever I apply makeup, just because I really want my foundation to set in place. Okay, so I don't know, what do you guys think so far? What do you think of the concealer? Do you like the way it looks? This concealer I actually discovered on TikTok. Believe it or not, somebody was, I think it was a YouTuber. I want to say Kristen Dominique, but I don't think it was her. It wasn't her. She did a TikTok on all of her favorite drugstore brands, and this concealer was one of them. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. It's $6, you know. So now I'm gonna go into my Airspun loose face powder, and these guys you can find at Walmart for like $5, I think they're. Even though my concealer is already dry and set, I still like to kind of ensure it and put loose powder on top of it still, just so I know for sure it is not going to break by the end of the day. So I'm taking this middle part here with a fluffy brush. I don't really contour with anything other than that, and just quickly gonna touch up the outside part of the forehead. And then what I do is, and I use the same brush here, but I only swipe it with just one side against the bronzer, and then I will quickly just kind of swish it down like that, creating that line. So I'll focus mainly on the cheekbone here, but I will always go kind of more in other areas as well, just so I don't have that harsh line. I contour a little bit differently. Personally, I'm not a fan of the 3. I don't know why, it just doesn't really work well for me. And then I just blend it into my neck. As you can see, my neck is already tan, so just working the makeup into it. And then the same thing on the other side with the brush as well, and just kind of go back and forth like this. Just because I don't like that very, very bright eye effect, under eye effect that some people do. I used to, but not anymore really. I like it really more balanced, if anything. And then I'm gonna quickly just kind of put some on top of the eyes here. My eyes are really light because I want to do something here today with them. So I'm gonna keep them more on the lighter side for this video. There's not really much going on, but I'm just kind of making a little bit of a smoother look here. So now onto the blush. I use the Orgasm by NARS. I feel like blush just has like that. If you don't put blush on, I feel like you look like you're not well. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. For me, out of 10, I would give this concealer a 9, and that is only because I do think it just dries a little too fast, and it's very hard to blend. Once it dries, it's really hard to blend with even a wet sponge. So, you know, it's got its challenges just like any other product. I feel like there's no such thing as a perfect product. So every product will have something new about them, you know? So, but yeah, so this is the final complete look. I hope you guys like the way it looks, and I hope you guys give it a try and save a couple dollars for yourself, you know, because these are like such a great replacement for Shape Tape, like straight up, just they're amazing. So give it a try, let me know what you guys think, and go ahead and give this video a quick thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. Give me a subscribe and follow me on all of my social media networks, which I'm probably just gonna have my Instagram up there. So anyway, thanks guys so much, and have a nice day.